Well, howdy, 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 everybody. It is Vlogmas. I don't even know. Do we still do Vlogmas after
Sure.
Christmas or not?
Sure.
No, I'm not asking you.
Oh, well,
I'm asking them.
but you know what? It's your channel, so you do whatever
Well,
you want.
I figured I'd just do Vlogmas for the whole dang month. So it is Vlogmas day number 25 and 26. I didn't do one yesterday because it was Christmas, and I just didn't feel like, I don't really feel like being high, Charlie, real fit, social on Christmas. Um, I just have my own reasons. I'm one of those people that kind of lay low. We don't have family and stuff, and this is a very family-oriented holiday, which I am thrilled for everybody that does have family. But I'm not gonna, interfere in your family time and stuff. And I just kind of lay low. That's just my thing. I'm excited for Christmas. We actually end up opening up our gifts about 4 a.m. Christmas morning because neither one of us could sleep because we were in some pain and I think we were too excited. So I'm like, well, we're up. We might as well open the gifts. So we did. And a nice Christmas. And I think Brad did too.
Very much so.
And but now I'm ready to take decorations down. Hopefully the weather's nice tomorrow. I'm not doing it today. And we'll take down the decorations because I don't like, see, every time I plug in my lights, even unless they're solar powered, I see a cash register going ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. And while I love it, it's like I'm the type where after Christmas, I don't leave mine up. I know a lot of people do through the new year, and that's kind of a custom thing in some places, but I just like to, like, we didn't even plug them in last night because, we're over and, you know, I'm like, I just want my house to be back to normal. As excited as I am to decorate for the holidays, I'm just as excited to get my house, and especially if you get some new things, you kind of want to make your house all pretty. Brad had gotten me a backflow incense burner, which is so cool. This one goes, you can do it from the front and the back at the same time if you want. It even has a hole for incense sticks. Those incense sticks they sent though are not scented at all.
Oh, they smell like they're scented.
Oh no, I didn't. Unless I'm just didn't smell it, but I didn't. I typically only use the incense cone for the front because I can't see the back. But it sure does lay down a pretty, kind of an oriental waterfall type look. And then also he got me one of the uh, a counter type fountains, decorative fountains, which I'm anxious to get put together, and I'm going to get my room set up a little bit differently so I can have it in there. It's really soothing. For those of you like Leanne and me and Carol and Kathy and stuff, it's very soothing and therapeutic if you have a backflow incense burner because I'll have to videotape what it looks like. But it's just watching that and stuff, it's just very calming. The same way with the water fountain. It's very calming. The sound of the water and watching it and stuff. That kind of recenters you. Whatever's upsetting you for the day, or maybe it's just been a frantic day, or maybe it's just been a day, nothing bad happened. But it's just, not every day it's just exciting. Some days are just kind of nice and mellow, and we need those. But I like that kind of stuff. My room is kind of my oasis. I spend a lot of time in my room. I just like my room. That's where I'm most comfortable. That's where my part of the reason I like it is because Brad will sit on the bed, and all of the animals will be on the bed too. So everybody I love in my whole house is on my bed. How lucky am I? So we'll have all four animals. We'll have the three dogs and the cat and Brad and me. And so everybody and the dogs are all snuggling up and they're being silly and they're playing and, so I really like it. I can sit there and paint. I can sit there and do a lot of numerous things. So, uh, now that the holidays are pretty much over for us, we don't do really anything for New Year's. We'll get back to getting that blue room set up better. That's our goal, to have that stuff set up before he has surgery. So then we can function easily in the house. Because he certainly won't have the energy and stuff to be doing that when he's recovering from surgery, and I wouldn't want him to. So I'm gonna probably here in a little bit go in my room and start setting up stuff. I'd like to do some painting. I like to, as I refer to it, is slap some paint on a canvas. You just get that urge, just like we were out and about today. Tell you about that in a minute. And when it's a beautiful day out, especially, you just want to start throwing some paint around on the canvas. I've been doing abstracts lately. I'm actually going to do an actual painting, which takes a lot of more time and effort for me. I'm a very detail-oriented artist. So, if you ever see my artwork and you're up close, I'm very detailed. That's the way I am. I used to fight that when I did commercial art because, see, they don't, for the most part, want you to be very detailed because they want a product placement. A lot of times over the top of your artwork or right in the middle of your artwork or wherever. So, you had to kind of like, okay, I would detail this, but I'm going to leave it. So, I didn't end up cooking Christmas dinner yesterday because it got very late. We got a really late start because we had slept in because we couldn't sleep the night before. And we had 7-layer dip enough left for us to have for dinner. I don't know if I may even cook it tonight. I don't think I am. It's late. Maybe we'll just cook some hamburgers or something. I'm thinking I'm going to wait and make some lasagna for New Year's Eve.
Perfect.
And then we'll have leftover New Year's Day because it's always the lasagna and stuff is better the next day. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Don't look at my hair.
I think that's a good idea.
So can you turn your fan on towards me, hon? All of a sudden it's hot in here.
Yeah. Oh, your fan's right
Yeah,
down there.
I just don't want to mess with it right now. Maybe, huh?
Yeah.
But so we just had leftovers, and my blood sugars have been okay, though. I was worried. Because you end up eating some things you normally don't eat, and once you're diabetic, thank you. It's over being able to just eat something and not worry. Everything you put in your mouth, you worry about what it can do to your blood sugar. Because trust me, once you get put in ICU because of infections and what do they call that?
Ketoacidosis.
Diabetic ketoacidosis. You worry from then on. But our blood sugars have been okay. We've been testing and stuff. We even been doing some extra testing in the daytime to make sure, and so I'm happy about that. Because normally you don't drink eggnog. Now, we always drink our eggnog half milk, half eggnog. Normally you don't have like a piece of chocolate cake, but, we did okay,
Mm-hmm.
So, our Jeep, we were going to go, not yesterday, but Christmas Eve day, to go. We hadn't gotten to look at lights yet. We hadn't been out of the house in over 2 weeks. We're trying to kind of conserve on gas money, and, with hustle and bustle and some crazy people driving, we decided to stick home. And because of COVID spikes. It's really prevalent more here on the East Coast right now. So, we get out there and the Jeep won't start. Well, Brad has a jump start thing, but he hadn't charged it, and the battery was drained enough it wouldn't turn over even at 69%. So we waited. We didn't mess with it yesterday at all, being Christmas. No, we didn't say anything to anybody because I didn't want anybody to worry over Christmas. I didn't want any of you guys to think it was your responsibility or anything. So today Brad went out. The jump start was fully charged. It wouldn't turn over because it was so drained. But our neighbor, thank God for him, he saw. I think he really keeps an eye on us, and he's seen. I think that the Jeep had moved in a couple weeks. Did he make a comment about that?
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, he might have thought it moved when he'd been gone. But he came over and when no Brad needed help. Brad said, yeah. And they stood there and talked because they're great friends and they like to stand out there and visit and stuff. And then he gave Brad a jump and it finally caught on. So we were able to finally get into town because, see, I had prescriptions that needed to be picked up, like all my insulins and stuff. So, I'm only on one insulin and then the Ozempic. But it was nice to get out of the house. It's been 2.5 weeks. It's a beautiful day out. Jellybean was thrilled to death. So we went and got the prescriptions, and then Brad got a sandwich, and it was like half off sandwich day. So, the Heritage Teeter, I know I talked about this before, makes the best sandwiches. We always split one. And so we go over to City Lake Park and sit there, and you should have seen how many geese do you think were all in a, what do they call it? What do they call a group of geese?
A gaggle.
In a gaggle.
It was easily over 100.
Yeah, and it was something to see, though. They were all in the middle of the lake, and they all come toward because there was this little boy that had some bird seed it was so cute. He was cute. He must have been maybe about 3. And it was Mom and Grandma there. And he would get a handful of bird seed and put it right on the sidewalk. And then he would point to it, and he's talking to the ducks like, here you are. And but all these geese, and it was just something else. I've never seen that many. Have you ever?
A few times.
Yeah.
Like, out at the lakes.
Yeah, and it was just really neat. And it was a beautiful day. The park was pretty busy. A lot of people walking, a lot of people feeding the birds and stuff. Jellybean was doing good. She hadn't growled at anybody. She hadn't barked at anybody. She cried like crazy when she couldn't see her dad when he went into the store anymore. But there was a car that pulled up next to us that had a little cocker spaniel mix. It wasn't full size.
Yeah.
The legs were way too short. But anyway, cute little dog, cute little buff colored dog. So I'm teasing Jelly about, you see how pretty that dog is? That dog's so pretty. Well, she sees it, she starts barking her full head off. And there was the little growl, like everybody's going to be terrified of this little poodle going to take your leg off. So then she gets on a tear. Right about that point, the dog gets out. And her owners go take for a walk. And then walking by is this little dachshund. And that was a miniature dachshund.
Yeah, it was.
And so she's got to bark at that. And then she decides she's on a tear. She hadn't barked at the geese or the ducks before that. She's going to let them know too. It was like, would you calm down, killer? See, now she's exhausted.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's really tough to protect all of North
Until
Carolina.
I said, this is why you can't have friends.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you can't have friends, because you're barking and trying to tear everybody's legs off. So, but it was good to get out of the house. It really was. Every once in a while you need that. And it wasn't crazy busy out in Rocky Mountain like I thought it would be. I thought it would be, people doing returns and stuff. Maybe it's because it's Sunday or something, but no, it wasn't. It was nice.
Well, traditionally, the day after
Did you
Thanksgiving.
copy what I did? You did.
What?
Did I put my candy?
Some of it.
Can you hand me your I just want the lid of your box. I just wanted to show them. This is what I was talking about this. I got this from Amazon. If you guys were wondering, that's a sugar-free. And yeah, that's nice. So you can find it on Amazon. Milk and dark assortment. So yeah.
Did you ever show them this?
No, I don't think I did. This caramel is now Werther's makes a sugar-free caramel, which is pretty darn good, and it's the soft one. This stuff is excellent. I wait till it's on sale because I can't afford it full price. But this stuff and the big caramels, they're very good though. They're very soft, but they're big, And You know, that's just. And then.
I know that was an accident.
It was. And then another thing that keeps us kind of on a straight and narrow is, and I can't afford it very often. The last time Leanne bought me a bag. You know, I have my priorities. It's like I'm about out now, but sugar-free taffy that you can find on Amazon, which is cheaper than you can even get it from Walmart.com. And I like the 3-pound bags. I'll split it with Brad, and it'll last us for a couple months. I have just a few pieces a night and stuff, but yeah, so that's what keeps us from going off the deep end. Because I have a sweet tooth. I will admit it. I love me some chocolate. Now, chocolate isn't that bad for you, especially if it's dark, 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 as long as you're not going to eat the entire great big bar. But what is that?
That's a dark chocolate with orange.
This is dark chocolate with. Why they've seen dark chocolate before, man.
I know, but
see, look.
I wanted you to try it because.
Why? Because on camera, so they can all see I think it's icky.
So they can
okay, I'm only doing this for you people. I don't like fruit mixed with my chocolate at all. I mean, cherries, yeah, you know, or raisins, but that's it. No raspberry, no orange. You know, okay, so this is gonna be icky.
Just go ahead and deposit the rest of that same place.
Did you try it?
That's why I gave it to you.
Nobody wants orange juice mixed in with chocolate. That was not good. Well, can you throw it away? Because I don't want one of the dogs to dig this out of there. Don't you want to put it down? Yeah, because I don't want.
Yeah.
Oh.
But while you're guzzling, one of the things I do not like is meat cooked with fruit.
No.
You'll
never find a pineapple with our ham.
Oh yeah,
I know a lot of you guys like it, and that's great, but no.
Yeah, but somebody made us, was it pineapple chicken or Hawaiian chicken or whatever it was
My
called?
My mother.
Well, I was trying not to. And she did it for me because I was from Hawaii. And first off, the chicken breasts, she cooked them so you needed coping saw to cut through it. And so the chicken was way, way overdone, way, way dry. And then she dumped in a bunch of pineapple. And pineapple flavored chicken is, oh, that is so wrong.
And I know a lot of you guys like pineapple on your pizza too. I ain't never even gonna try it. And I hate it when you mix my coffee with my fruit. That is not cool at all. I don't even like cinnamon with my coffee. I don't really care for chocolate too much with my coffee, unless it's like white chocolate. A little bit of mocha, okay, but not really. I like mocha dessert, but not the coffee. I like French vanilla, caramel, macchiato.
Macchiato.
Yeah. That kind of stuff. But don't put your. Yeah. I want to say thank you too. I don't know if somebody gifted us a coffee box. It's like a subscription thing, but they gifted us one. So it's got like different coffees, and it had some chocolates. It was most of the chocolate was really good. It just we don't like orange and that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say thank you on that. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, don't mix my.
Yeah. In fact, I made a pot of that yesterday.
Yeah, and it was good. Yeah. It was good.
It was very good.
So, and it's perfect because the bags make, it says about half a pot basically, and that's what we do. Every morning we just do half a pot now because otherwise you end up with
dumping most of it.
Yeah, and I don't want to dump it, but I'm only going to drink 1 cup of it.
Yep.
Granted, it's a big cup like this. This is my cup. My friend Leanne got me this cup. It's my cup. Right? I like to have this cup. You notice I use this cup the very most. This is my cup. He seen me take coffee that he will bring out to me and dump it in this cup because I just I like this cup, and and my friend got it for me, so it means extra. But so yeah, we had a good Christmas. It is hard because you do miss the years when you had family all around. You do always hope that maybe this year might be. What are you doing, sweetie? Wow.
Just
You
stretching out my
do
back.
always hope that maybe this will be the year that you might hear from your children. That you might hear from a parent or a sibling, and that's just not the case. And that's okay. That's their choice. They have a right to make that choice. We wish things were different, but I'm not going to change who I am, and Brad's not going to change who he is. We are who we are, and we think we're good people. So instead, I made a whole bunch of TikToks last night. I have almost 5,500 followers now over on the TikTok. Who knew? Especially because all mine are just silly. You know, you have to admit that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine are all silly. I know some people get on there and they're so sexy and sensual and stuff. Well, I know I'm not. I'm not going to put that effort into it. Some people get all dressed up and that's great. Beautiful videos. I'm just silly.
You have a
I
good
just
time
do it.
doing it.
I just do it, yeah, because it's fun to do and stuff. And I've met some people on there that are really nice, and you enjoy visiting with them. They might be doing a live. I've never done a live, and a lot of YouTubers are over there now on TikTok. You can do lives over there and stuff. Like our half acre homestead, Bev. She has her channel name is Mrs. Wolfie, and she's over there. And there's a lot of different people from YouTube and from Facebook and stuff. You never know. Just type in that person's name. It may pop up. So enjoy that. It's something easy to do. I don't have to put makeup or anything on because they got all the different effects. So, if you see me wearing makeup and stuff, it's just one of their apps. You know, best kind of makeup to have. It's just like bam, glamour shot, bam. I'm all gold now, right?
Yep.
I did one. It was I can't remember which one it was, but anyway, I did different parts of it where where you're shaking, the other parts where you're being rained on. I mean, but yeah, there's a lot of fun comedy on there too, and a lot of people that are standing up for different rights and stuff, which is good. So, what was that movie we watched the other night that I cried and cried? It was by the directors of Brokeback Mountain and something else.
Oh, what was that? I don't remember.
What channel was it on? Was it on Amazon
I
Prime?
think it was on Prime.
Anyway, it's about this gay young man and what happened to him and what his father does because of what happened to him. And I cried and cried. It was a very emotional. It hit close to home, you know, because it's about the young man being gay. And you guys all know we lived in the same state that Matthew Shepard was murdered. And Brad's even talked with his mother numerous times and stuff. And it it affects you very profoundly whether or not you yourself are gay. Maybe you're bi. Maybe you just never have. Maybe you're in the closet. Um, I don't care. A person is a person. A human is a human. We have family members that are gay. We have family members that are probably bi. I haven't asked for a whole itinerary. Well, what are you? Well, human. Okay. That's all I need to know. But, my favorite nephew in the whole wide world, who's Brandon, and he's gay, and I knew he was gay before he knew he was gay, and he has a wonderful partner who is just so loving and kind, and they're such a good um, couple together. But I worried so much about him growing up and high school and stuff, basically being in Wyoming. So we're not saying that the prejudice and stuff isn't everywhere, because it certainly is. But so it really hit home.
That movie was Joe Bell.
Called what? Joe Bell?
Joe Bell.
The movie on Amazon Prime is called Joe Bell, and I recommend that you watch it because it just really got you in your heart. If you're a parent, if you know anybody that's gay or bi or have heard stories, I mean, we're all human, and I just the hatred towards somebody what they choose to do with their sexuality. Why? You know? But yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna probably slap some paint on some uh canvas. I need to go in and work in my room for a while. So I'm not sure if I will actually paint today or not. Because my room is just you know how it is after the holidays and stuff. You're like you get new stuff and then you look around going, oh my god, I cannot put this together. So I got to make room to have my water fountain.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Yep.
And will be anxious to get my sewing area set up in the last bedroom. We call that the blue room. If anybody's wondering, you hear us reference the blue room, it's just the extra room. It's usually my art studio or some kind of craft area. This time it'll be a craft area for the two of us. One of our goals will be, though, for the coming year, we're going to do kind of a 5-year plan. We would really like to get our own piece of land. Doesn't have to be humongous. And have it utilities already run on it to move either this trailer out there or to buy a different trailer and sell this one. Because we would like for Brad to be able to have at least one shed, maybe two. So he has a workshop and then he has a place to house all his tools. It's very hard here for him to do woodworking. He has to carry the stuff outside. He has to set it up. And he has to carry it all back in. You know, he can't leave anything out. It's harder to do stuff. But I mean, we make it work. But I would like to plant some fruit trees. I would like him to be able to smoke meat outside. I'd like us to have a nice barbecue area, maybe a fire pit. You know, some of even the ones that are fuel that just have the real pretty glass and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do that. You know, I'd love to have an area fenced in for my dogs so they could go outside and just run. That would be lovely. Because remember when we used to go outside in Wyoming, they used to love. That's about the only time Charlie ever stayed outside.
Yeah, that's when we stayed out with him.
But here, even you let him outside and he'll run around for a while. You know, he's on the leash and then he'll come up to the top steps and be irritated at us because we're not going in yet. I'm like, really? You could be outside for a little longer.
Nope.
But, yeah. And Brad wants to get his surgery and get more physically fit. I want to get more physically fit. Wouldn't mind dropping some weight. I think my diet is pretty spot on, and so is his. And you have to be that way with being a diabetic. It just need to increase the activity.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's hard. I think we all could encourage each other because when you hurt and you're in a lot of pain, you don't want to move as much, and I think that makes you be even in more pain because you're not moving your body parts. It's kind of like leaving a Jeep sit for too long. Then it doesn't want to start. So I have the stuff here. I just need to start doing it. You know, and if I only get 5 minutes that day, at least I got 5 minutes. So I have an appointment with my pulmonology doctor, my lung doctor. I've never seen him before, but I have one within the 5th of January, and we'll get the ball rolling on that to find out what's wrong with my lungs and the breathing and stuff. And I'm kind of welcoming that. So, and then I see my nephrologist, which is my kidney doctor, that month too. If you're an ologist, I probably got you. Still on the fence on whether or not I'm going to see the hematologist anymore. I'm waiting to kind of see what blood work says. If my iron's fine on this next one, I'm not going to bother with her. You know. And I have a mammogram scheduled too. I got a fun-filled month next month. So, get the booby squished. So, you don't have any appointment next month.
Yeah, I do.
You do? No, you don't.
Oh, I thought I had one with Dr. Ingot.
Do you?
I believe I do.
Did you tell me about it?
I believe I did.
Hmm.
Might have to call and ask them.
I'll look on the calendar.
Yeah.
Because now I'm moving my appointment thing to my phone because I always have my phone with me. It's really hard to set up appointments when you don't have your notebook of all that is holy with you to do your calendar. Let's see.
Yeah, see, I think I had to go for labs on the 11th, and then
No,
I had an appointment with her on the 25th.
no,
Because I'll have to call tomorrow then.
you didn't tell me about it anyway.
Well, I think I told you about it, and then we were
No.
gonna. Okay.
You didn't tell me about it.
No, I believe you. I might have told you about it in my head, but yeah, I'll call tomorrow.
Yeah, because I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, call tomorrow and find out. Okay. Oh, I need an appointment anyway.
Okay.
I said I can't wait anymore on these arms. I am in so much pain, and what it literally takes is Brad pulling up on my head and holding it there for a couple minutes, and then the pain is greatly reduced. And then pull on my arm. But I can't live this way anymore. My hands are going numb more and more often. My arm's so weak, and it's so painful. It's like they've got to. I don't want to end up paralyzed because the neck pain and that it's we've got to get me going on seeing somebody about this. So, right, Charlie? Are you being silly? So anyway, that's all we got going on today. I just wanted to say, hey, hope you had a good Christmas. We did, and now is cleanup time. And if you celebrate New Year's Day and stuff, that's awesome. We just never really have. We just
No.
never really have.
Yeah, and those of you that do celebrate New Year's Eve, please be safe.
Yeah, be safe because nobody wants to go to your funeral.
Yeah.
For the first part of the year.
In a lot of towns, a lot of towns are they have special rides.
Yeah, usually it's you can get a free ride.
Yeah.
A lot of the bars will do that.
Yep.
With Uber or whoever else, Lyft.
Yeah. There was a friend of mine
taxi cabs
that had a taxi cab service there in Casper, and he started a program called Tipsy Taxi, where he would give these vouchers to the bars, and if you have overindulged, you just talk to the bartender. They'll give you a voucher for a free cab ride home. That's
always nice.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm gonna get off here, but I hope you guys are all having a great day. Remember, we do cherish your friendship so very much, and I do love you guys. And we will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.